Hey guys, today I want to look at a cool little micro RC helicopter called the Samurai. I'm even going to do a little test flight, see how well this thing performs inside of a room, and just give you my true opinion on it. Hi there, so today I'm going to be talking about a micro RC helicopter that I found recently when I was shopping. And to prove to you that it's a micro RC helicopter, that's a quarter. And that's a paper clip, right? And the paper clip is roughly the length of the. If you put it next to one of the landing feet on the helicopter, is roughly the same length. So I am going to be. What I love about this as well, it flies very well. It's very easy to control, and the controller, I love it. It actually looks like a mini airplane steering handle, right? With the controls at the top. So let's go into some of the details. Before we take flight, I want to look at the controller first. The controller has, up-down control, so you can actually move the fly of the helicopter to ascend, and then you can descend. Now the good thing about this is that if I zoom in, the control is actually, it's a spring control where by default it pushes all the way down. So it makes it easier to control the ascent because you do get that controller pushing back on you, so you can just slowly, really control that ascent, and even control flight, because what you're going to notice about this helicopter, it ascends pretty quickly. So what you may need to do is, because of the springiness, it helps you to like trim and bring it back down, bring it up, bring it back down, bring it up, bring it back down until you get the desired height. And you'll see what I mean when I do demo the flight. And then of course you can control left and right. You can turn it left and right, and you can go backwards and forwards. So this actually controls, it's in the air, it can actually, left, right, and then you can go backwards and forwards. That's what this does. And then this, of course, is just to control the lift. And then there's a trimmer right here, which you can actually just to manually adjust the trim in flight. So this particular model actually comes in 3 channels. There's A, B, and C channel. So you can technically get 3 of these and play with them in the same room, because they can each have their own channel. And of course that's the power switch right there. A couple of LEDs at the top. But what I want to show, more importantly, this is the charging LED, the green one. So when the device is when the helicopter is charging, that's on. And of course when you turn it on, because there are batteries in this thing, that's the power LED. So of course when it's charging, I'll show you in a second what the LED looks like when it's charging. And the back here, we have the actual port that connects to the helicopter to charge it. And in here, I believe there are, yes, this helicopter takes 6 AA batteries. And I've had these 6 AA batteries in here, I've been playing with it all week, and they still are pretty strong in terms of having enough power to charge the helicopter. Charging time for this normally takes about 5 minutes, and you get about 10 to 11 minutes of airtime with this, which is really good when you fly. And then before I charge it up, let's just look at the helicopter for a second. So our mini helicopter, this thing that I've crash landed this thing so many times I cannot remember how many. So that being said, the plastic it's flexible and it's designed to take a lot of lashes. So that's your charging dock right there. So you would actually connect that into this dock right here. And so this is the propellers, and this one at the back here controls forward and backwards, and keeps it stable. What else? Oh yes, the power switch. It took me a while to find it. It's very, very, very small. The power switch for this is a micro little switch. There's a little switch. I can see it well, but it's right there. That switch is the switch for the device. And at the front, when you turn it on, which we're going to show in a second, there's a little LED at the front here that flashes, which is really cool. So what I'm going to do right now, turn this on. As you can see, part is flashing there. I'm going to do then. Now the reason it's flashing is right now it's looking for a device. I haven't turned on the helicopters yet because what I want to do is just see if it's charged up enough. So what I'm going to do is just put the helicopter, make sure the helicopter is turned off when you charge it. If it goes in like this, or is it the other way? Yes. Okay, are you in? So I connected the helicopter in, and as you can see the green LED comes up to see that it's charging. So let's let it charge and then let's come back. Once it's charging, it's going to flight. Okay, we're back now. Hi. So we've charged the helicopter. So what I'm going to do now is turn it on. So let's look at that micro switch in the back there. Okay, I've turned it on, and as you can see, the LED is flashing. And what I will do here is, notice it's still flashing because it's still looking for the device for the helicopter. So what I'm going to do, when I push this up once, watch what happens. So what's happened is, once I push this joystick up once, remember there are 3 different frequencies that this can use. It actually just used one of the frequencies and paired with the helicopter. So now the helicopter is ready for flight. So let me just pan out and zoom out, and let's show you how I can fly this and how well it flies. Okay, let's get this little helicopter in flight using this controller. So as you can see, the helicopter's turned on, and I paired the controller with the right frequency of the helicopter by just pushing this up once. As you can see, it works. And here we go. Easy flight. Go left, you can go right, go backwards, go up, forwards, fly around.